Chapter 20. Calling to right guidance and forbidding depravity. Allah the Exalted says in the Quran,
وَادْعُ إِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ,
and invite men to believe in your Lord.
and Allah also says,
ادع إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة.
Invite to the way of your Lord with wisdom and fair preaching.
and Allah also says,
وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى,
Help you one another in righteousness and piety.
and Allah also says,
ولتكن منكم أمة يدعون إلى الخير.
Let there arise out of you a group of people inviting to all that is good.
173.
Abu Mas'ud, Uqba ibn Amr al-Ansari al-Badri, radiyallahu anhu reported, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, whoever guides someone to virtue will be rewarded equivalent to him who practices that good action. Collected by Muslim.
Commentary. The statement quoted in this hadith was made by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam when on a certain occasion someone requested him to give them an animal for riding. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied that he did not have any. A man who was present there said that he could show him the man who could help him in the matter. This is how the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam revealed the reward of directing people to good deeds, which is mentioned in this hadith.
174.
Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu reported, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, if anyone calls others to follow right guidance, his reward will be equivalent to those who follow him in righteousness, without their reward being diminished in any respect. And if anyone invites others to follow error, the sin will be equivalent to that of the people who follow him in sinfulness, without their sins being diminished in any respect. Collected by Muslim.
Commentary. Invitation and call stand to mean here that someone induces others to virtue or seduces to sin by means of his speech or action. We come to know from this hadith that one who becomes a medium for either of them is given a reward or punishment respectively by Allah Azza wa Jal.
175.
Sahl ibn Sa'ad radiyallahu anhu reported, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, on the day of the battle of Khaybar, I will give this banner to a person at whose hands Allah will grant victory. A man who loves Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and Allah and His Messenger love him also. The people spent the night thinking as to whom it would be given. When it was morning, the people hastened to the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Every one of them was hoping that the banner would be given to him. He, meaning the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, asked, where is Ali ibn Abi Talib? They said, O Messenger of Allah, his eyes are sore. He sallallahu alayhi wasallam then sent for him, and when he came, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam applied his saliva to his eyes and supplicated. Ali recovered as if he had no ailment at all. He sallallahu alayhi wasallam conferred upon him the banner. Ali said, O Messenger of Allah, shall I fight against them until they are like us? Thereupon he, meaning the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, advance cautiously until you reach their open places. Thereafter, invite them to Islam and inform them what is obligatory for them from the rights of Allah. For by Allah, if Allah guides even one person through you, that is better for you than possessing a whole lot of red camels. Collected by Al-Bukhari and Muslim.
Commentary. Besides mentioning the excellence of Ali radiallahu anhu and the miracle of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this hadith tells about the procedure of jihad. According to procedure, first of all, polytheists and infidels should be invited to Islam. And if they reject the invitation, then jihad be made against them. Jihad is such an action that if at its initial stage, that is to say at the stage of invitation, some people accept the guidance, then the people who will participate in jihad will get the reward of good deeds done by those who would join the fold of Islam.
176.
Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu anhu reported, a young man from the tribe of Aslam said, O Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I wish to fight in the cause of Allah, but I do not have anything to equip myself with for fighting. He, meaning the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, go to so-and-so and so-and-so, for he had equipped himself for fighting, but he fell ill. So he, meaning the young man, went to him and said, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sends you his greetings and says that you should give me the equipment that you have provided yourself with. The man said to his wife or servant, O so-and-so, give him the equipment I have collected for myself, and do not withhold anything from him. By Allah, if you withhold anything from him, we will not be blessed therein. Collected by Muslim.
Commentary. 1. We learn from this hadith that if a person has made preparations for doing some good deed, but he is unable to do it due to illness or some other genuine reason, and he gives the material to be used for that purpose to someone else, then he will also be equally eligible to the reward of that good deed. 2. Rather than spending wealth in the way of Allah, those who withhold it displease Allah, and their wealth becomes deprived of His blessing.